The Saturday weigh-in. Holy guacamole!
Alright, guys, it is May 16th. I already said that. Okay, so anyways, as you can see, got a new low weigh-in, all-time new low weigh-in at 68.8, I believe, kilos this morning, which is about 151.6 pounds. So that is pretty ridiculous because, as you know, like last week I went to Taiwan, right? So when I got back from Taiwan, I had gained like a kilo, 1.2 kilos since before I left Taiwan. So in this 1 week, I was able to get rid of all the weight that I gained from Taiwan and lose some. So honestly, to see like, well, it just goes to show you that you can be on a diet and still move towards your goals and enjoy yourself on the trip. Because as you saw in Taiwan, I was eating like, you know, random stuff that I saw on the little street markets and stuff, and I went to the pizza buffet. Had like the Chipotle type kind of thing, and like pigged out on the sushi last day. So, you know, it really just, as long as you don't go crazy with your foods, then, you know, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it in the video. All right. So let's just. But I do want to show you something right here. So I got these, and I'm gonna probably eat the majority of this for the workout. Right before I came here, I went to Lawson's. And I picked up this, it's just like a sour cola flavored gummy chews. The oh wow, whew. Okay, the macros are, I don't know if you can see this. The macros are 157 calories, 3.18 protein, 1.04 fats, and 34.13, I don't know how they're so exact, but 34.13 carbs for this whole bag. So that is like that. And then I got, you know, not as good as Taiwan obviously, but tapioca milk tea. And right here, 148 calories, 4.1 fats, 4.3 protein, and 23.5 carbs. And I will explain why I got this and what I've been doing recently for my workouts that I just kind of enjoy. So, here we go. Alright guys, so just before I even start, I want to put a fair warning out there. I have a cough right now, so if I cough during this commentary, please excuse it. So just real quick, I want to talk about what I'm doing right here. I'm just doing some light, you know, mobility, kind of warming up the shoulders, warming up the little rotator cuffs so I don't hurt myself doing bench press or anything. But anyways, let's get into the topic of the video. I want to tell you about how I kind of... Decent. My left arm used to be like a stick. It's not a stick anymore, but it's not nearly as big as the right arm. Alright, so real quick again, just another note is that yeah, my left arm is a lot smaller than my right arm just because of all the years of tennis, but I don't try to make myself look like huge to you guys. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of times when I do exercises, I do show it from my left side because I just think it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of putting a false image if I always show my right side and everyone's like, oh my god, it's so big, but like no, my left side is not, it's not that big at all. So anyway, so now into the topic of the video, how to maintain a cut. Oh my gosh, another distraction. Okay, so I'm doing some posing here, and a lot of people think like, oh my gosh, posing, you're looking in you're checking yourself out in the mirror, you freaking douchebag. But actually, posing is a very good way to get the mind-muscle connection, because first of all, it's good to see if you actually worked out the right muscle or the right area of the muscle, because when you pose, that should be the pumped up area. Like if you do incline bench press, when you flex and pose, you should see that your upper chest is pumped like crazy. And it's just a good way to get the mind-muscle connection, like I said, in general, because obviously if you can flex the right part of your body, that means you have good control, or you have good connection between the mind and the muscle. Anyways, okay, now to the topic of the video. So how to maintain the cut on vacation. So pretty much as you saw, I got a new low weigh-in even though I just went to Taiwan. And how did I do that? Well, some of the most important things, I'll give you a few key points, is one, no matter what you're doing, like if you're on a vacation, even if you want to have a few cheat meals or whatever, one of the most important things is to keep your protein intake at what you had it before. So don't take in too little protein. Make sure you're getting enough protein every single day. I was in Taiwan. I actually brought my tub of protein, and I would make sure that I ate enough protein each day. I would just either, you know, buy on purpose, order like chicken and stuff like that, or squid, and just at night just fill in whatever I thought I needed with protein shakes. So that's one very important thing. Another thing is, if you're on vacation and you do want to maintain the diet, or like you don't want to gain too much, you don't want to set yourself back too much, is obviously just don't don't go crazy, use your common sense. Like when I was in Taiwan, you could see that I was enjoying the food and trying different types of food and stuff, but I didn't order like a bunch of super fried crap and a bunch of, you know, just trash foods, you know. Like I had a little bit of like last day, you know, when I went to Haagen-Dazs and all that stuff. That's one time, but the other times I was ordering pretty much you know, kind of cleaner foods, you know, not just not dirty stuff. And moderation is definitely key. Like I could have picked out every single day and just been like, I'm gonna eat everything, but if I had done that, I would have gained much more weight than I actually did. In actuality, I think a lot of the weight that I had gained after Taiwan was just because of the day before of the little pizza buffet and the picking out on the sushi. Suddenly taking that many carbs and so much sodium in at one time gives you a lot of water retention. Alright, so now here what I'm talking about, what I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the video, what I've been doing recently that I've been enjoying is, I actually didn't eat the sour candies by the way, but I've been taking some kind of like very simple, like a very sugary, like just a simple carb and just kind of sipping on it or eating on it. Like if it's a candy, I'll just eat a few candies between each set, or in this case I got the drink, so I'm sipping on it between each drink. As you can see, I didn't like that nearly as much as I like Taiwan, but anyways, that way it's just because when you're this late into the diet, I personally feel I get like pretty tired towards the end of the workout, you know, and I kind of feel flat on energy a little bit, and just having this simple sugar, this simple carb that instantly absorbs into your bloodstream and gives you like a little sugar rush, it's a very good way for like quick energy and to keep you from feeling so flat. For me, when I'm super hungry and I haven't had anything to eat or whatever, I literally feel like I'm gonna throw up. For like when I actually, if I eat a little bit before working out, I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up. But when I have nothing in me and I feel completely just drained, that's when I feel like I'm going to throw up. So that's what I've been doing recently. So anyways, back to the Taiwan thing. Yeah, so just moderation is key. And then finally, one important thing is, if you don't want to set yourself back too much, don't, you know, have a cheat day every day. I guess it's kind of like moderation. As you saw, I only had one real cheat day. Like that was the very last day when I just ate everything, you know. But every other day, I wasn't eating past my normal limits, and I was you know, being smart about the decision. So just if you don't want to set yourself back too much, things to keep in mind are keep your protein intake up and just use common sense, you know, just don't go crazy. And that's pretty much it. Just wanted to share with you how I did it. So hope you learned something, and see you next time.